guys, Cartoon Trash Productions here. Merry Christmas, everyone! Well, Cartoon Network is busy airing Teen Titans Go all day long. I'm going to be making this video talking about some of my favorite Cartoon Christmas specials in no specific order. First up, we have Holidays and Box of Terrace from Ready Jet Go. I remember being really excited for this special since I first discovered it in October, and then it aired exactly 2 Mondays ago. And I just loved it. Almost everything about it was amazing. So, the special is about Jed and his friends putting on a pageant, a Christmas pageant to be exact, and while also trying to seek and define the spirit of Christmas. And this episode is very heartwarming and sad and relatable for many reasons. The B plot of the episode is obviously finding the spirit of Christmas. So Jed hires Mitchell Peterson, who is a detective of the neighborhood, to find the spirit of Christmas while Jed is busy directing the play. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Mitchell isn't the nicest character in Ready Jet Go. In fact, he can be quite mean sometimes, but that doesn't mean he's a bad character. He's actually a good character. But in this episode, he gets a much needed character development. So in this episode we learn that he's just a lonely and shy kid who wants to make friends. And like he's a douchebag, but he's just pretending to be a douchebag. He just doesn't know how to fit in with Jen and his friends. So Sean, because he sings like Beyonce, he gets to sing the big finale song in the pageant, but he freezes up and gets stage fright at the last moment. So Mitchell takes over for him. And I really like that this episode isn't about saving Christmas or, oh, friends and family are better than presents. It's just about friendship and letting other people into your clique. I can relate a lot to Mitchell because I've always struggled with making friends. And the way that Jet and Mindy and Cindy and Sean just accept him into their group, they reassure him that he can always be part of what they're doing. That's just really heartwarming. However, the pacing was too fast, but it's still a really good special, and I definitely recommend it. Next up, we have Billy and Mandy Save Christmas from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. This special is really nostalgic to me. I first saw it on Boomerang when they were actually good, back in 2012 or 2013, and I just loved it. And Billy and Mandy is one of my top 20 favorite Cartoon Network shows. So this episode, Billy and Grim and Mandy go to the North Pole and find out that Santa has been turned into a vampire, and so they have to save Christmas by eliminating the head vampire so Santa can go back to normal. This episode is really funny. I like the part where Billy and Mandy and the Grim Reaper are at the mall, and the mall burns down, and Billy says he blames the economy. That's an iconic cartoon quote right there. This show is really, really quotable. I know Billy was very annoying in this episode, but he was so annoying that he was actually funny. However, spoilers, Mrs. Claus turns out to be the head vampire. I didn't like that twist, and I thought her character design was quite grotesque, but even then, I still really enjoyed the special, and I enjoy watching it over and over again. Next we have It's a Splendor Christmas from SpongeBob SquarePants. This episode is even better than Christmas Who. In fact, I think Christmas Who is quite overrated. I really like this episode, obviously because of the well done stop motion. I'm a huge fan of stop motion, anything stop motion. So I really enjoyed this episode. Like, I like that it's similar to those Rankin Bass holiday specials, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and other specials. And I really like the song in this episode. Don't be a jerk, it's Christmas. Even though the plot was kind of idiotic, like Plankton giving fruitcake to everyone to make them evil, that was kind of dumb. But still, this episode is just too charming to not include on the list. Next up, we have Arnold's Christmas from Hey Arnold. This episode is really sad, but also really heartwarming. Arnold is trying to reunite Mr. Wynn with his daughter Mai, whom he lost in the Vietnam War. Arnold and Gerald try to locate Mai, but they have to complete the city archivist's shopping list. They are unable to get Nancy Spumoni's snow boots, so Helga decides to give them to Arnold, and thus, Mr. Wynn is reunited with his daughter Mai at the end. This episode is beautiful. It's definitely one of my favorite Hey Arnold episodes of all time since I'm a huge Hey Arnold fan. And yes, I will review the Jungle movie soon when the DVD comes out in February 2018. And finally, we have a Charlie Brown Christmas from Peanuts. This is not a Christmas special. No. This is the Christmas special. The best Christmas special, as a matter of fact. Yes, the animation is stiff. And yes, the voice acting is delivered extremely awkwardly. But it's a heartwarming classic nonetheless. It's just a really heartwarming tale that preaches against the commercialization of Christmas, even though ironically there's a lot of merchandise made from this special, and Coca-Cola ads aired during the original airing of the special on CBS. But, it's still a great classic. Who doesn't like the special anyways? And Peanuts is the best at holiday specials. That's a fact. And thanks for watching my video, guys. Bye, and Merry Christmas, everyone.